Bro, I can't be the only person in the world that wants to see a podcast of Ozzy talking to Ric Flair.
That'd be awesome, dude. They're both combined 741 years old. Just let's see who can outdrink each other.
Dude, imagine how much alcohol they have spent money on combined.
Jesus.
More than most of us will make combined.
Hey, they say that I'm talking a whole lot of trash. I'm sitting there thinking like, who knew? I know that you seen us on rappers react. They talking about us on YouTube. Hollywood 6, it look like I do magic. Maybe he's practicing voodoo. I'm hearing you're getting a lot of attention. Well, I'm here to say that we do to deliver the rubbish.
What's going on, everybody? We're back with another segment of Rappers React. Smoke Dog.
What up?
I have some WWE wrestler real names trivia.
All right.
I guess it's not really trivia, but let's see if you can guess these real names.
Yeah.
What is Triple H's real name?
Paul Levesque.
What is Mick Foley's real name?
Mick Foley.
Judges will take that, but more accurately.
What is it? Mickey Foley? I don't know.
Sorry, you're close with Mickey
Mitchell?
Michael Foley.
Why wouldn't you call him Mike? Huh.
Or Michael. How about this one? What is Cody Rhodes' real name?
Cody Runnels.
What is Finn Balor's real name?
Fergal Devitt.
What is Kevin Owens' real name?
Oh, I don't know that one.
All right,
it's a French-Canadian name, though.
I'll stop on the one that you couldn't get. It's Kevin Steen.
Oh, Kevin Steen. That was the name he wrestled under originally.
How about this? Just one more for S's and G's.
Yeah.
Giggles. What is Gunther's real name?
Oh, I do not know that one. It's got to be an Austrian name.
It's a Walter Hahn.
Oh, he did wrestle under Walter also.
Oh, Walter Hahn. All right, let's see if I can get you to guess this one. Oh, wow. The movie. It's a shark movie about it's a movie about a shark. Like one of the biggest sharks ever was called
Megalodon.
All right, take Don out and Hulk.
Mania. Oh, Megalomania.
You got it, my
All
friend.
right.
Guys, before we get started, please do us a big favor. Y'all please hit that thumbs up button. Guys, please subscribe to the channel.
And for God's sake, leave us a comment and tell us what to react to next. That's how we get that is for these videos. It comes directly from you right down in the comment section and over on Patreon. And today, let me do that one again. And today, we have another wonderful suggestion from one of our wonderful Patreon members who goes by the name of Zach Parker.
Yes, shout out to you, Zach Parker, because you are a loyal Patreon member, my friend. Again, guys, get your video played here today. Become a Patreon member. More on that later in the video. But Zach Parker says, listen, man, y'all done some Ozzy.
Yeah.
Hell, I know it's Black Sabbath, but hey, Zach's like, the last podcast y'all did was kind of all about Ozzy.
Yeah, a lot of it was, that's for sure.
Why not get back to some old Sabbath?
Some Sabbath, yeah. We've done a lot of Sabbath.
We've done a lot of Ozzy.
Yep.
Ozzy might be the third official trash talker.
Oh, yeah.
He might be.
He's an honorary member, absolutely.
He definitely is, man.
One of the most iconic figures in music history. There is no doubt about it.
Yeah. Listen, I've asked this question before, and I'm going to ask it again. Black Sabbath really wasn't. Once Ozzy left, they didn't really flourish like they did when they had Ozzy there, right?
You would think not, right? I mean, I don't know. I've never looked at their album sales after Ozzy left.
Well, let's do this.
But no one thinks of Black Sabbath and says, yeah, Dio.
Exactly.
You know? It's always Ozzy.
Well, can you name one Black Sabbath song that doesn't have Ozzy? And I know we've done some.
We did, what was it, Good and Evil?
One of those.
Life and Death or something like that.
But where I'm going here is it's so, with Ozzy being, it shows how instrumental one person can be to a band. Yeah. And there are some instances out there where where the star leaves the band and the band continues to grow. But in my opinion, I think Black Sabbath happens to be one of those situations where Ozzy is like, look, bro. I mean,
it was so iconic that he had to come back eventually.
Again, he's an honorary trash talker, man.
And that's taking nothing away from Tony Iommi and Geezer Butler and the guys, but Ozzy was just such a personality that he kind of took over everything. Whenever he's in the room, everybody's going to look at Ozzy because Ozzy is a star.
Yes. Okay, now, is Ozzy... Do you know this song?
No.
Is Ozzy in this song, you think? What if this is one where we get one where
It might be.
Might be?
Yeah, I don't know. But, I mean, you always hope for Ozzy, right? But, hey, I love Dio also.
Yes, Dio's a legend, too,
Yeah.
dude. Now, Megalomania. What is a megalomaniac?
That's when you go crazy with power. Like when you're given way too much power and you just go maniacal with it.
That's a person who's obsessed with Meg from Family Guy. That's what a megalomania is. Maniac is.
Remember the Megalomart?
Yes.
From the King of the Hill?
Yes, man. I'm convinced Meg had something to do with that, man. Smoke though.
What up?
Let's get into it.
Let's do it. Yeah. What is Ozzy wearing?
I don't know, but I like his boots.
Yeah.
I hide myself inside the shadows of your name. The silent symphonies were playing their game. My body echoed to the dreams of my soul. It started something that I could not control. Where can I run to now that your guilt on me? No sympathizing, God, it's insanity. Yeah. Why don't you just get out of my life? Yeah. Why don't you just get out of my life now? Why doesn't everybody leave me alone now? Why doesn't everybody leave me alone? Yeah.
Well, that's that classic Sabbath there.
Obsessed with fantasy, possessed with my schemes. I mix reality with pseudo-god dreams. The ghost of violence was something I'd seen. I sold my soul to be the human obscene. How could this poison be the dream? Well, I feel something's giving me the chance to return.
notice something here? Black Sabbath was a blues band originally when they first got together, right? Until they took a notion they wanted to invent something called metal that became really huge and popular. And by way, also inventing the subgenre of doom metal, which is crazy because the first band to ever do metal, heavy metal in general, also invented a subgenre along with it. But they had that at the beginning of this song. And then they kind of went into a blues rock thing that was very popular in the mid-'70s.
Yeah.
So this album obviously came around the mid-'70s somewhere.
I think on the thing it actually said 75 when it showed up.
Oh, I didn't even catch that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad I'm right.
Of course you are, Smokey. But no, dude, with this one, dude, it's like Ozzy at this particular time, so what, you would say this is middle of Ozzy being with Sabbath?
Oh, yeah, because didn't he leave at the very end of the 70s?
That's what I'm thinking.
So
But
if this was 75, yeah. But they put out so many albums that, it was like they put out a whole discography before Ozzy even left.
yeah. Well, where I was going is, dude, I don't know who engineered this, but I feel like they discovered there's a button to repeat a word.
Yeah. I was thinking that too. Like, this is very early for something like that to be happening.
Yeah, I mean, it's
when you're recording on 8 tracks and
yes,
whatnot.
it's like, oh wait, hold that button a little longer.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, throw it in the song, dude. But it works.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
not
yeah.
only that, but dude, and I'm sure there were bands around that were doing it. But man, it seems like every early Sabbath song we hear with Ozzy, it's always something. I don't want to use the word different, but something interesting about that time, like the reverb, the echoes, the way that they make a choir effect on that guitar. At the beginning, that burn.
Yeah.
They put so many effects on their guitars and their vocals that I could see why people were in a trance when this came out, man.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And Tony kind of changed up the riffs a little bit by this time.
Oh,
also.
you give Tony those effects, he's gonna figure out a way to make it work.
Yeah, exactly.
You mean to tell me I can hit one note and it'll play 17 more? Watch it. Oh, y'all done effed up now, bro. Y'all done effed up.
Tony was the original Tom Morello.
He might have been, man. He might have been, dude. I don't know. Either way, dude, I will say this is classic Sabbath.
Yeah,
man.
absolutely.
And I don't know if this is a deep cut. I mean, what do you think? You think this is being a Patreon?
Maybe so, yeah.
With it being a deep cut, god dang, it's almost like I kind of know, or the middle part of this song, I feel like it's been sampled. That dun.
Yeah, it's a very familiar riff.
Yeah, I'm like, God, it sounds familiar, but
I mean, there's probably several songs that use that back in the 70s.
yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just crazy that hearing a song, maybe because the song was damn near 10 minutes long, but I could definitely see this being a hit back in the day, dude.
And you think about it, progressive rock was really huge around that time. Yeah. So that's crazy because going through these songs, like, you kind of see the chronology of how the genres developed and bled into other genres, because you take progressive and you take metal, you mix them together, you have thrash metal.
Yeah.
With some punk in there also, because you got to speed it up.
Yeah, that just shows you how iconic Black Sabbath is, man. They did it all, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, you had mentioned, megalomania, a megalomaniac being someone who's obsessed with being in power, someone who's obsessed with being in charge of things.
Yeah.
Do you think that's exactly what the song's about?
I'm wondering if he was directing it toward the general public that was actually labeling him as out of control with too much power.
Okay.
Like maybe, I mean, he was a wild boy,
Yeah.
that's for sure. And maybe, he was reading the press clippings. And maybe they were throwing at him, and I want to say there was like a break, the
spawn of Satan.
Before Ozzy actually got fired from Black Sabbath, I believe there was like some period in between where they were on the outs a little bit. And then Ozzy came back and finished up for a few more years before he got fired officially. So I'm wondering if this was around the time that he came back. That, I was about to leave, because he's talking to the general public. I came back. I needed to find my sanity, you know, and I come back, and now you're still throwing all this crap right at my face again.
See, now that's a good way of looking at it. Actually, the whole time I'm thinking of Megalomania. Okay, I'm thinking he's in power, and but then I'm starting to think he might be talking about the government.
It could be.
I mean,
it really could be.
He could the government's probably like, again, satanic panic. You know, screw this guy. He's influencing our children to do all these bad things, and he's like, suck it. I don't care what y'all think about me, man. Just suck it.
Or suck me, or whatever he said.
Just, you know what? Y'all can say what y'all want. Y'all can portray me in whatever light you want to. Suck it. Exactly, man. I don't know. Ozzy is Ozzy, and he can do whatever he wants to do and make you think whatever the hell he wants to make you think, man. Zach Parker, thank you so much for telling us to check out Megalomania by Black Sabbath. We greatly appreciate it. Again, guys, get your video played here today. Become a Patreon member. It's only $5 a month. It puts your video on rotation. We've got suggestions. We've got threads, amongst many other things, but ultimately, it helps me and Smokey put these videos out. We do every single day. And Zach Parker just gave you a prime example as to why that is.
Absolutely.
100%. Guys, let us know what we do next by Black Sabbath down in the comment section. And with that being said, my name is Behringer Hollywood 6. Bye.
I am Larry Smokey Ramirez. Cowboy.
And we are
over
and
out. Deuces. Yeah, boy.
Somebody make Sabbath and Ric Flair podcast.
Yeah, we got to see that. Yeah.
I want to thank you guys for spending a little bit of time with us today. If you want to see the last video we did, just click right over here. Or if you want to see another artist that we covered, just click right over here. If you guys want to support the channel, please consider joining our Patreon right over here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one. Deuces.